Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For today's workout, we're using the Pilates ball. Let's get started lying down on our backs. Before you do that, plant your feet down and you're gonna roll on back and you're gonna place the ball right between the shoulder blades, right? So you're gonna weight that tailbone heavy. You're gonna reach your arms back with the elbows wide, hands behind the head. Take a full breath in. Wide elbows here. On this next exhale, allow your head to fall heavy back into the cup of your hands. So you're gonna lengthen and find a little bit of inversion here. Good, just feeling an opening through the chest, the armpits. And continue your breath here, inhaling, breathing wide into your ribcage. And then find some support for the spine as you exhale. Feel the ribs knit in towards each other. Feel the muscles around the pelvis hug and knit. Those are your transverse. And just continue to breathe. And engage, finding engagement through pelvic floor, the muscles supporting the spine, hug the waistline. One more breath. Exhale out the mouth and just wrap. Feel those coursing muscles support the spine a little more. Good, let's move and flow. Inhale, prepare. This time, you're gonna bring your elbows slightly forward and you're gonna lift your head, heart, and shoulders up and look towards your knees. Exhaling here. Keep the tailbone heavy and then lengthen the spine back. Inhaling, heavy the head. Draw navel gently back as you curl up. Keeping the elbows wide, armpits gently wrapping forward. And continue here. So you're inhaling to find some extension and exhaling, flexion. Good, a few more. Inhale. Good, exhale. Think of wrapping those armpits slightly forward. Nice. We'll go for a few more. You can pick up the pace, connecting to your breath with the move. And maybe allowing those ribs to press a little heavier into the ball to help lift the spine up. Two more. Gorge. One more. We're gonna play around with pausing here in this flexion, the spine, keeping the tailbone heavy. Float your right leg to tabletop. Good. Bring your left leg to tabletop. And then you'll put your right foot down and then your left foot down. Stay in that curl. Right leg again lifts. Left leg lifts. Right foot down. Left foot down. One more. Lifting the right leg up first. Left leg up, right foot down, left foot down. Let's go to the left. Left leg lifts, right leg lifts, left foot entirely down. Good, stay in that curl. Good job. Last time left, last time right. Rest it down. Extend your legs nice and long. Find a little good evening or good morning stretch here, whatever time of day it is. And then I'm gonna ask you to curl up, reach those arms forward, and just take a peel of your spine forward and reach for your toes. Flex at the ankles. So nice. You're gonna roll up to seated. Lie all the way back with that ball into your hands. And then we'll lift the seat high. Place the ball right underneath your sacrum. Adjusting here a neutral spine, hip bones, pubic bone parallel to the ceiling. You can rest your arms down. We'll move the legs back to that tabletop position. And then again on that exhale, embrace your core. Again, supporting the curves of the spine. We'll start with a hinge of our right toe towards the mat. Take a breath. Exhale, float it up. And then hinging at our left hip, left toes reach towards the mat and back up. So start slowly. Make sure your shoulders are just wide and broad and heavy on that mat. Feel that sternum soften towards the mat. Good, so you can stay at this pace, or if you're feeling pretty stable, you can take your right toe towards the mat and pause here on the breath in. And on your exhale, I want you to replace with the left. Inhale, exhale, switch. So you're breathing in, exhale, switch. So we're toe tapping. And maybe you're reaching a little further, but maintaining the shape of the leg and the stability through the core. A few more here. So good. Three. Keep breathing. Inhale, exhaling. 2 and 2. One more to each side. Good, and then eventually you'll rest with both feet on the ground. Take a breath in, you'll lift your hips up high and plant the tailbone down, ball between the knees. We're gonna prepare for a bridge here. So arms long beside you to start, press the palms down, clavicles open. You'll curl the tailbone under, finding that nice curve of the spine. Start to peel those hips up. We're pressing down to the palms, the back of the shoulders, and we're meeting in a shoulder bridge. Squeeze the ball, curl the tailbone gently under, and start to roll down the upper back, the mid back, and eventually the tail. Inhale, regroup, spine neutral. We'll curl, squeeze the ball gently, start to peel the spine on up. We're gonna pause a little longer in this bridge. Can you imagine your heels drawing in towards your bum? Curl the tailbone under, really feel the abdominals draw in and up. Start to squeeze into that ball. A couple of pulses in here, really pulling in through that pelvic floor. So we're squeezing that ball with intention, in and out for 6. Keep pulsing it. 5, 4, 3, 2, squeeze into that ball. Lift your hips up an inch and down an inch. So those hips are lifting up an inch and down an inch. Really lengthen the tail and curl it back up. We're here for 6. Pressing evenly down to all 4 corners of both feet. 4, don't lose the squeeze of that ball. 3, last 2. Pause here, take a breath. Recurl that tail. I'm gonna ask you to extend your right leg out. So from the knee, you'll extend it out to that diagonal. Pause, and then plant that foot down, keeping the hips nice and even. Left leg shoots out, long and strong. Take a flex of that foot, and return it back in. So keep, again, that scooping, feeling that length of that low back. Extend your leg out and in, connecting with that breath. Exhale, shh. Keep hugging that ball in. You got 3. These are sets. You have 2. 2. No pulses, just finish out the reps. 1 more to each side. Plant the feet down, hold, squeeze that ball, curl, and roll all the way down. Tailbone heads, take the ball into your hands and open your knees wide. Take a pause, breathe in, and breathe out. Ball up to the ceiling, float your legs to a tabletop position. We're gonna add in a curl. So you're gonna curl up, head, heart, and shoulders up, reach the ball towards your knees, and then lower the spine back down. A few more, just the curl. A little hug of the ball, and back down. 1 more time. Good, so now the next time you curl up, I want you to extend your right leg out. Good. And then lower back down, and then your left leg out. So we're alternating legs, exhaling to curl. Good, and left. Think of pushing, initiating that extension from that glute and hamstring as you extend the leg. Nice, 2 more to each side. 2. 1 more to each side. So good. Feet down. Breathe here. We're gonna place the ball back between our inner thighs, our knees. We're gonna add in some bridging and some more curling. So you're gonna squeeze into the ball. This time you're gonna hinge your hips up. Hold it there. And you're gonna plant your hips down. You're gonna curl the head, heart, and shoulders up. You're gonna extend your arms and legs out to a high diagonal. And then lower them back down. So we hinge, feet down. We lift the seat high, take a breath. Seat comes down, we exhale, curl out, legs shoot out, arms hover the floor. 1 more time, big breath in. Lift that seat high. Lower and lengthen back down, legs shoot out. We'll start for 100, start to pump those arms. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhaling out the mouth. Inhale for 5 counts through the nose. Exhaling out the mouth. Squeeze that ball. You can always return your legs to tabletop if you need to. Bring them in, no big deal. Keep that curl. Inhaling and exhaling. Lengthen through your tail. Strong, straight arms. Keep pumping those arms with intention. And exhaling, staying in that curl. Breathing in. Squeeze it. Exhale, heavy tail. 3 more sets, friends. You got this. Inhale. Smooth breath out. 2 more times, breathing in. Breathing out. One more. Breathing out. Stay in your curl hold. Bend your knees. Plant your feet down and rest it down. Good. Grab the ball. Open out your arms out to a T. And just take your knees and just give them a little rock. A little windshield wipe side to side. Pick a side, roll up to that side. Good. And we'll meet on all fours. So you can place the ball between the knees. Preparing here for some shoulder stability and more core. We'll tuck our toes under. Take a big breath in. And ask you to draw your low belly in, round that spine, and heavy your head. Inhale, lengthen the spine to neutral. We exhale, push down into our toes, into our palms, and scoot around. Gorge, and then we inhale the spine to neutral. One more time, pushing down, pressing into those 10 knuckle pads, feeling as if you could lift that ball all the way up towards your pelvis, engage that pelvic floor. And then inhale to neutral. Adding on, press down to those hands and feet. I'm gonna ask you to squeeze into the ball and hover your knees just an inch off that mat. Take a pause here, finding this nice bear plank. Gorge, and then rest your knees down. Again, we'll press down to our hands and knees one more time, and keeping those knees just an inch off the mat, we'll repeat that rounding of the spine. Just squeeze the ball, drop your head, heavy your tail, and round. And then inhale the spine to neutral. Heart away from tail. Just push down, keep those knees just that little hover off the mat as you contract through your spine. Squeeze the ball. Inhale to neutral. One more time. Push down to those palms. Push away from the ground. So keep those knees low. Really tuck. Find neutral, lengthen, and rest your knees down. So good. All right. So from here, come to a high kneel. You'll bring the ball right at heart center. Take a breath. Keep that tailbone heavy. You'll extend your arms forward. We're gonna hinge from those hips. So you're gonna hinge, well, from your knees. A nice thigh stretch here. Hold. And then you'll slowly come up to tall. So in this quad stretch here, I want less motion, less range. I want you to go back as much as you can, feel that back stay flat. Good, hips pressing gently forward, and come on up. 3 more here with the arms forward, clavicles wide. And back up. Hinging back, fly back in one piece. Use that exhale to take you up. One more time. Good. You're gonna reach the arms over the head. You're gonna take a squat. The ball comes to your heart. Your sits bones reach towards your heels. Find that flat back. We'll reach the ball up, spine neutral. Again, we'll hinge those hips back. And we'll reach that ball straight up. Keep those ribs in and down. We're inhaling. And we're exhaling to arrive. A few more. Inhale. And exhale. Let's go for 3. Pushing down and out with those knees to feel those side glutes fire up. Feel like you want to rip the floor apart. And rise. Once more, plain. Inhaling. Exhaling. We'll meet in that last squat and hold. You'll reach the arms over your head. Again, above your head, and we'll bend at the elbows. Keep those elbows framing your face. Exhale, extend your arms to the high diagonal. So keep your gaze slightly down. You're looking towards that end of your mat. The ribs are hugging in and down. Elbows stay close to your face. Bending, breathing in, and exhaling. 4, 3. Reach out to that diagonal, last 2. 1 more. The arms go forward, your butt goes back, and rise all the way on up. Nice work. Take that ball right behind the back of your right knee. Pushing down into your right palm, you're gonna drop your left forearm down. So right heel hugs in towards your right seat. You're gonna lift your right leg up to a 45-degree angle. So 90-degree angle. Right hip, again, square to the floor. You'll tap that knee down on the breath in, and you'll float it right back up at hip height. Inhaling to lower it, and exhaling to lift it. So while I am rotating my chest slightly to the right, my hips stay nice and square to the floor. Keep squeezing that heel in towards your bum. Inhale to lower the right knee and back up. We're here for 4, Maintaining that neutral spine. 3. Keep lengthening that tail back into space. Last 2. Once more. So we're gonna lift that leg up. We're gonna externally rotate that right hip. We're gonna stack our hips up. Pushing down to that right palm, you wanna push that bottom hip slightly forward. You're gonna bring that right knee towards your right tricep. And then you're gonna sweep it back as if you were kicking an imaginary wall behind you. So knee towards your right tricep, exhale. And then open that hip up. A few more. Good. So now my left shoulder, left hip, all hugging in towards my midline. Towards the center of my mat. Keep pressing those hips gently forward as we're mobilizing to this right side. 3. Using that exhale, last 2, 2, 2. 1 more, you'll hold that knee forward, hold it here for 4. Just hold and breathe for 3. Can you lift it up a little higher and in closer? 2, 1, and rest it down. Lay on your left side, keep the ball there. Good. From here, again, we're pushing down to the entire form. You're gonna lift those hips up and lift your right leg up. Lower the leg and then lower the seat down with control. So you're rising up, pause, lift that top leg up, exhale, lower, and rest. A few more here. Good. Lengthen, head away from tail, leg lifts, abducts, and lowers back with control. 2 more. Last one, you're gonna hold it here, hold it up. Take that ball into your hand. Extend your right leg, right arm reaches over your head. Take a breath. You're gonna bend or extend hand to foot, or you can bend that knee in, elbow to knee. So whatever you wanna work with, limbs straight, and we're bent. I couldn't decide, so I'm doing both. You're gonna exhale, and you're gonna inhale and exhale, reach. Breathing in, they connect, lengthening away. A few more, 2. 1 more. You'll hold, hand away from foot, hold and breathe for 3. Lift your right leg up a little higher, strong and long. 2, right arm up to the ceiling. And rest, knees down. Come up to seated, left foot forward. Take the ball to the side of you. You did that. And reach that left arm up. Take a breather. And stretch, stretch, stretch. Nice job. Before we do the other side, you're gonna come back to hands and knees. Placing the ball between your ankles. Good. This time, I'm gonna ask you to walk your hands out nice, healthy handprint forward and meet me in a modified plank. So knees are down on the ground. Again, one long straight line from crown to head to toe. You're gonna actively squeeze into that ball with the heels of your feet and lift those knees up to a high plank. Take a pause here, finding, again, that pushing down and out in those palms, lifting your chest away from the ground. And I'm gonna ask you to pike your hips all the way up and back to a downward facing dog. Just take a pause here, soften the knees, heavy the heels. Good, you're gonna lift your heels up high and wave that spine forward to your plank. Heels shooting back in opposition, wrap those armpits in. 1 more breath here. Good, and once again, we will take our hips up and high to a downward facing dog. Settle the heels, feel that length through the torso. Through those hamstrings. High heels, 1 last time, we'll come forward. We're gonna hold this plank, option to rest the knees down, which I'm going to do. Right hand taps left shoulder. Use that exhale, place it back down, left hand taps right shoulder. So we're alternating hand taps, slow and controlled. Be mindful that your knees are evenly on the mat. If you wanna go for that physical challenge, maybe the next few moments, you'll lift your knees off the ground. Try to keep those hips down low. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Make sure you're even. Pause, rest your knees down, and take the child's pose. Hands can rest on the ball. Just take a moment here, wiggle that waist side to side. And we will prepare for the other side. I'm gonna turn around facing the other end of my mat. Ball goes behind the left knee. All 4s here. For now, you'll take your right forearm down, press down to that left palm, and kick your left heel in towards your bum. We'll prepare, again, hips square to the floor. We'll lift that leg up. 90-degree angle, hold it there. Square your hips, and inhale, tap that knee to the floor. Pause right back up, exhale. Inhale, lower it down. So again, our pelvis is tending to probably drift to the wall beside us, to the right of us. You need to hug that outer right hip in. Feel your right armpit wrap in towards your midline. And try to get that flexion and extension in that left hip. Nice organized pelvis. Lift it up. Exhale. Lower it down. 3, 2. Good. 1. Next time your leg is lifted, pause with it there. You're gonna externally rotate that thigh. Then you're gonna stack those hips so your bottom hip is gonna roll underneath it. Good. Hips are stacked. Take a breath. Bring that knee towards your elbow on the exhale. And you're gonna swing that leg back like a gate. Kick through that left foot. Using that exhale, bring it forward. Knee to elbow or tricep. Using that exhale. And open. Thigh stays lifted. Exhale. And reach it back. Feel that connection. Right hip's getting some work, but really focusing on seizing into that left oblique, all while keeping those hips stacked. 3. Really push that left foot back with intention, like you're gonna push it through a wall. 2. The next thing you do is bring that knee in. Keep it close, hold it for 4. Hug it in and lift it up an inch. 3, 2, 1. Rest, keep the ball there and stack your hips. Stack those shoulders. We're going to that side plank. Push down to your feet, lift up, lift your top leg up, lower, and rest. Down with control. We lift. Lift the leg, lower, and chill. A few more. You have 4. 3. Press those hips forward. 2. Meet me up in that side plank. Leg is lifted, left hand grabs the ball. Extend the limbs, hand away from knee. Then go for it. Bring knee to elbow, exhale. Reach it out and maybe both straight legs lift. And reach away from the midline. Use that exhale to connect. Breathing in and exhaling to connect. Good. So you got options. You can always stick to this. Or if you're sticking with a straight leg version, stick to that. I got my variety going on. Woo. Good. A few more. 2 more in each direction maybe. Lengthen. Keep that right hip up as best you can. Good. We'll hold the limbs away from each other. Reach that left arm up and pause with that left leg long and strong underneath you. You have this 3, 2, 1, and sit it down. So good. Right foot forward, left foot back. We take that stretch. Reach your right arm up. Big reach inside, bend to the left, left, left. So nice. Let's lay on our stomachs. Bring the ball along with you. Rest your toenails down on the mat. Reach the ball forward in space. Hands can be stacked, forehead on the ground. Side tuck of the chin. Breathe here. Again, finding that front support, really zip up to that pelvic floor. Keeping the feet down, you're gonna lift your head, lift your gaze, and start to roll that ball towards you on the exhale. Inhale, enable the spine, you'll start to lower back down with control. And again, we exhale, rise up, up, up. Soft shoulders, long spine, on down. So you're pushing down to the ball, pulling it towards you as you rise, rise, rise. Strong glutes. And inhale, lower, back down. 2 more, friends. One more. Gorge, and lower it down. Bring the ball into your hands. One last little move here. I'm gonna ask you to draw the low abs in. This time, I'm gonna ask you to lift your feet, your head, and your arms off the ground. Good. You'll take that ball into your right hand, sweep it back behind you into your left hand, and forward again, and then left hand back towards your right hand. So you're tucking the chin in, We're soaring. This ball is orbiting around our long body. Energy through those toes. Just a few more moments here. Let's do one more to each side. Not about height, but find that length. Return the ball back in front of you and rest it down. Good job. Move your butt side to side. Bring that ball between your ankles one last time. Toenails, toes tucked under. Hands beneath the shoulders. Take a breath. I'm gonna ask you to lift your knees off the ground. Push down into those palms again. Engage through that core, and you're gonna push down to your hands and feet. Find that plank. Squeeze that ball. Pausing here, nice and strong here in the spine. Soften the inner elbows and wrap those triceps back. Last few moments of class. Inhaling and exhaling. 2 more breaths. 1 more. We lift our seat up and high, downward facing dog. So good. Good. Bend those knees. We'll come forward, rest our knees down. Take the ball on out of there. Good, everyone. Take a comfortable seat. Maybe cross the ankles. Good, we'll reach our arms all the way up with that ball overhead. Take a full breath in. We'll take a side bend to the right so the ball goes into your right hand. We'll take a reach to the side, maybe look up. And then drag that ball in. 2 more times to the right. Drag the ball away. Keep that left sitting bone heavy. And back out. You can always extend your legs out in front of you if it feels more comfortable. And back up. Opposite side, follow the left. Big reach, up and out. Back up to tall. 2 more. Left and side bend. Right sitting bone heavy. And back up to tall. 1 more time. Big reach. Back up. You, friends, are all done. Nice work today.